بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم عبس وتولى أن جاءه الأعمى وما يدرك لعله يزكى As you're reciting a Quran, that reciting of Quran must be followed with focus, concentration, thinking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and complete submission. And what complete submission means? By complete submission, you understand who you are as a human being and your responsibility towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And you have a lazim, your psychological matter has got a relationship with your spiritual face. As a human being, you're always trying to improve and develop, called personal development. You're trying to do something that yourself and other benefit. It means you be a productive person. As Mawla al-Muwahhidin, Amir al-Mu'minin Ali alayhi salatu wa salam said, إِزَاعَةُ الْفُرْسَةِ خُصَّةِ. Because even nowadays, most of the French colonization or the British colony or other, where today American is empowering the world. By what? By the army, by economy. Well, today is the world of economy and empowering military economy. It is really true. If a country has got a strong military action, they've got economy action as well. They've got a strong economy. They play a major role in the society, especially in the community, or making a world a better place to live. Is it really true? It is really true, a military iconic figure or a strong economy can lead a country to lead the world. Example, if you see a country who is not in that stage, example, if we said what country, they don't have enough military or they don't have enough facilities to facilitate or grow people with the gross conduct, because people is been left behind, because even some people, some teenagers backward. Within the backward, your spiritual is not as strong as you think. It is not the idea. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking if you want to be your spiritual be strong, you need to have your economy to be strong, because economy lifting up your spiritual face. Now at all. In Islamic completely different. Islamic view is completely different. Islamic view is a different. You want people, even they are poor people in the stage of poor, even you don't have proper job, or you don't have a people to interact, or even don't have friends or close families to interrogate with them. Still you can be strong with your face, even you don't have a proper food to eat. But unlike Western society or Western community, what the community says, oh, if you want to come to the community or a church or other gathering or other consultant conference, you must come with a car, you must come with need clothes and expensive suits or outfit in order that people respect you. See the two types of thought? And our side we've got psychological power with spiritual face. If you got really if you spiritually believe in one thing, your psychological emotion is following that. How does your psychological emotion is following that? Because your psychology, your psychology means your mind. Your mind is interest. Where is mind leading you? Example, if I do a praying anthem, it means praying is a good deed. I'm talking with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that is my part of my face, spirit. But my psychology following that. How do my mental following that? Or because spirit always leading. My mental. Because psychology is like about perception. It's about perception, how you perceiving this. Oh, it's also correlation. Example, if I believe in day of judgment, my psychology keep blaming myself. Do you understand me? My spirit is believing in the day of judgment, the day of reckoning, the day of resurrection, because I know one day I will face Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's question Allah in the day of reckoning will question me what I've done. Even my own body question me in the day of judgment. The earth I lived, the Quran I read, will be questioned and witnessing me, but witness upon me. But all of a sudden psychology following the face, following the spirit, but your psychology following you, keep blaming you. Okay, let's come on, let's move on. You work on your personal development, let's move on. On the other hand, we've got a colonization. Even in the modern colonization, example, three countries completely rising together. Oh, let's, in case of Olympic or educational development or other shareholder or business interests keep developing, especially today's in a modern society, more major playing in our society is sport, football, whatever, rugby, or other activities today's. Competing one to another. But in that competition is not involved psychology or spirit, but it's what military or economy. Most country even is winning the battle, even won the race of football, whatever the game called the Olympic, because of their military action. You've got a strong facilitation, facilitating people. Or they've got a strong interrogation with people. They're always communicating people closely. That's one of the things about communication. But when it comes to Islam, you have to only communicate with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you want to get proximity, if you want to get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you have to communicate by reading the Quran. And this communication, I guess, doing with the spiritual face. But your psychology, your mind is following that. And that's part of personal development. Example, look at the country. If you look at the country like American or other countries who are strong economic countries, they do all the modern technology, latest all flashy technology, keep updating, keep changing, keep inventing new things. And the new things coming to the market. Because if new things coming to the market, because it's trying to sort of modernize people's mind or sort of colonize people's mind. It means sort of in terms of Islam, Muslim boys deviating in terms of technology because they're more or less. I got a new mobile phone. I got a new one. I keep updating my mobile phone. Know what I mean? I keep getting new things. By new things, it means you sort of be oblivious towards your faith, your belief in Islam. Because in Islam, doesn't want Islam. You have to stick. You stick with your idea, with your belief. Beliefs the main things. Then you act. Make sure the external, make sure the external states or other external states not empowering your face, not holding your face, and your face should be holding the states and technology, because you need to have a very strong face, strong spirit, because as I said, because spirit is following the psychology, spirit is the leading the psychology, because it got lazima malzum, whereas psychology, make sure psychology is not hostage, blockage by the modern technology. Because if you say modern technology in today's market, or Virgin Media shop or other latest shop, like whether something, whatever is coming new update in the market, or your psychology, your mind goes into it. Oh, I want to buy a new one. By doing that, you don't have a sense of contentment. Islam encourages contentment. Islam encourages self-sufficiency. You have to be self-sufficient and happy to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Do not look to others, to other technology. Because if you look to other technology, your psychology will be empowering your spirit. Make sure your spirit always empowering the psychology. That's called personal development. What is personal development? Personal development is always reciting a Quran, reading a Quran, reciting a Quran. How reciting a Quran? Reciting a Quran by remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, rectifying yourself. Be a submissive recital. Think about it, concentrate about it, focus yourself about it, and then understand the responsibility of first words and implement in every second of your life. Without implementation, you won't get nothing. Try to be productive. Try to learn how the Quran play a major role in your life. Try to understand the effect of the Quran. Enjoy reading the Quran, because the best praise the person is enjoying. The best praise not the person who is really praying for the fear of Allah, not for the sake of paradise, but only enjoying praying Allah, because Allah is the one. Allah deserves to be prayed. The best work, the best job is the job is to do someone is done it for a passion. You must have a passion infused as courage for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we've got psychology, psychological empowering, and faithful and spiritual empowering. Make sure you're spiritual, always empowering your psychology. Because if you remember the hereafter, the day of judgment, your psychology, your mind always following that. But if your psychology, your mind goes into the flesh, latest marks, technology, your spirit will following that. Make sure always your spirit awaken your psychology, your thought, your perception. Your thought and perception of Islam and Quran might be stronger than your thoughts of material life.